Preparing our chicken for chicken soup today. We're having some chicken soup. Washing the meat with some vinegar. Try to take off the skins off of it. So we are preparing it. Gonna wash it a couple of times. Cut off, trim the fat. Okay, so we have finished cleaning our chicken for our chicken soup. I use some chicken breast and a whole chicken so I can get the flavor from all end of the chicken, all right? And then we have some vegetable that is cut here. The vegetables, we have carrots, we have celery, and we have some garlic. I'm using an entire head of garlic and onion. Some people like 2 onions. I don't mind 2 onions either, but I'm going to use 1 today. And then we have what we call in Jamaica chocho, otherwise known as chayote with the Spanish. I have one over here. This is what it looks like before it's cut up. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put the chicken in my pot of boiling water, my soup pot, and my vegetable to cook. And then I'll show you when I'm adding the other vegetable. I'm doing it in stages, okay? So stay tuned. Okay, so we have finished cleaning our chicken for our chicken soup. I use some chicken breast and a whole chicken so I can get the flavor from all end of the chicken, all right? And then we have some vegetable that is cut here. The vegetables, we have carrots, we have celery, and we have some garlic. I'm using an entire head of garlic and onion. Some people like 2 onions. I don't mind 2 onions either, but I'm going to use 1 today. And then we have what we call in Jamaica chocho, otherwise known as chayote with the Spanish. I have one over here. This is what it looks like before it's cut up. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put the chicken in my pot of boiling water, my soup pot, and my vegetable to cook. And then I'll show you when I'm adding the other vegetable. I'm doing it in stages, okay? So stay tuned. Some Jamaican style chicken soup. So we're putting in some red skin Irish potato. And I'm making a big pot of soup because I'm taking it over to a friend's house. We're going to be having soup. Okay, we're back again. I'm going to put the remainder of my vegetables. I'm going to put some herbs in. I'm putting in shadow benny, I'm putting in parsley, and I'm putting in cilantro. So this is going to boil in with the rest of the vegetable and the chicken. So we're really making a herb consistency and flavor chicken soup. It's going to be really, really delicious, guys. Let me give it a stir. Here we go. And we're just going to let this boil. Okay? Chicken soup. Wonderful. So I'll be back and show you step by step as I go along with this chicken soup, okay? What we have in it so far, we have pumpkins, we have potatoes, that's Irish potato. I use a little baby potato, the red skin ones, and pumpkin, potato, carrot, celery, what else? And chicken. I'm using a whole chicken and some breasts. I'm making a nice big pot because I'm taking it to a get together so we can have something hot. It's a little chilly where I'm at, so yes. See you in a few. Okay, so this is what I've put in my soup so far. This is the parsley. Then we have the cilantro. And then this is what I call the shadow benny. With the shadow benny, it has really, really nice flavor on your meat, guys. And so this is what I just put into the soup to boil. At some point, I'm going to be adding some thyme in the soup, right? It's going to really make it pull in the flavor. Who remember the breadfruit? Yes, we got breadfruit in. I don't know what I'm knocking for, but I'm knocking. Who remember to knock it, right? Whatever we're knocking for. Anybody know why we knock the breadfruit? Just comment in the chat, okay? And we're gonna add some. I have here some yellow yam. Yeah, I think I got a good piece. I'm gonna add some yellow yam in there. I'll show you what that looks like. This is the pumpkin, for those who don't know the pumpkin that I bought. It's kind of like really shaped like a basket. So I cut a piece of it and put some in the pot. Then I'm going to be adding some corn. Right, put my corn in. So these are my ingredients that I'm working with, and I'm going to make some dumplings. I'll show you that as we go along in the process, right? So I've gotten a good piece, the yellow yam. I think it's going to come out real good. And so I already have my breadfruit cut up. I have a piece of corn that's slipping there. So I have my breadfruit. Didn't came out too bad at all. So I'm going to cut these up and put them in the soup, and I'll show you what that part looks like when we put the breadfruit. This is boiled like so, just like so. See, I'm gonna, okay, here we go. Keep rolling the dough. Break a little piece off and just roll it in the palm of your hands and drop it in your soup. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this up. Finish putting my dumplings in my soup. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna put my Maggie soup mix in there. Throw that in. Then I'm gonna add my green scallions and some thyme. I kind of tie it up because I'm gonna take it out, so I want to keep it together, you know. So this is the tie it with the cord that we, you know, our kitchen cooking cord, right? Tie it with that, and then I'm gonna put 2 pepper in. Okay, so we're gonna give that a stir. Get everything all combined in there. How hearty looking is that, guys? Some soup on a cold Saturday gathering with friends. All right, so I'm gonna put some black pepper in. A little bit of McCormick black pepper. A little bit of whack. Nice little sprinkle here. Sprinkle the black pepper. Then I'm gonna Maggie chicken seasoning, because I didn't put any salt in the pot, y'all. So that's a choice. So give it, all these seasonings have salt in them, so that will give it the perfect taste that I'm looking for. Then another thing that we add to our chicken soup back home in Jamaica, we're gonna add some pimento grain. So these are pimento berries. Now add some pimento berries, maybe about, I would say 8, 10. Give the soup a nice flavor. So we have our Scotch bonnet pepper, we have our thyme and scallion, we have our carrots and celery, shadow benny, all the herbs that will really make your soup nice and hearty and just hit the spot. We have our garlic and onion that boiled with the soup. We have our pumpkin. Look at that. Put a little piece of yam in there, a little piece of breadfruit. Guys, the breadfruit came out really good. So I think we're really in for a hearty treat. So I'm gonna leave this and let it simmer for a few, and then I'll turn my stove off and I'll show you what it's like when it's plated. Let me give you a close-up look at the soup. Real close-up look. There we go. Yum. Okay guys, look at the soup. The chicken soup is ready. Look at that, so delicious. You should smell the aroma right now. It is just so delish. So we have our Scotch bonnet pepper, our seasonings and stuff is all in there, and the soup is just delicious and ready to go. Okay guys, look at the soup. The chicken soup is ready. Look at that, so delicious. You should smell the aroma right now. It is just so delish. So we have our Scotch bonnet pepper, our seasonings and stuff is all in there, and the soup is just delicious and ready to go.